So this is our center, which we founded in 2004, and at the foot of Bull Mountain. And it's in Canada, in British Columbia, just north of the Montana-Idaho border, if you're familiar with the US. Here we are after a retreat. Typically, our retreats are between 20 and 30 people. We've accommodated up to 50. That's really pushing our max. We're a small organization and a pretty small community. We have a core of usually 12 residents and a larger committed community of about 70 people, 80 people. So yeah, we wanted to meditate, and then reality hit hard when we looked at our numbers and our finances and our mortgage. And we realized we needed to run an organization, and nobody wanted to run an organization. And we realized we needed to do a lot of number crunching on an ongoing basis, and nobody wanted to do that. We wanted to meditate, and dealing with administration and finances was for somebody else to do, but except there was nobody else. And so that was part of our beginning to grow up. And our teacher, Capel, used to say, in order to become more than you are, you have to become what you're not. Even if you don't like it. That's my addition. So opening up, yeah, we had to be people that we weren't, and we had to be people that we didn't even really want to be. And we developed a lot of new skills that we didn't especially want to develop. But once we were able to surrender to that, and it sounds so easy and is not, it becomes this really joyful exploration of all of these different aspects of life. Right, so here's us embracing what we previously did not want to do. So nobody wanted to do the numbers, so we had an AGM, we had a small number of people who were willing to make budgets for our projects. And so at our AGM, as a way to try to enroll people, we had a sexy budget dance. And here's Duncan. He was what were you, the sexy budget god or the
sexy budget god?
Yeah, because it was Duncan and 4 women, I think. So he got to be the god. We were the sexy budget goddesses. And we just had a funny dance. And Capel and I were making a donation to Clear Sky. It wasn't that big. It was a few thousand, $5,000. And, well, depending, not that big for an organization. And so we just got it in small denominational bills. And part of the sexy budget dance was we stood on the stairs and we threw money out on all the people there at the AGM, which is a really powerful thing to do, have money falling on you, right? So this is that using creativity and humor to try to help change people's minds. And in Asia, you probably know the mind is located here. So we change our minds, we change how we relate to the world, we change our perspective. We are shaping this co-creating this reality, we're shaping the reality. And so we do that by training our minds, right? I can choose how my mind approaches the world. And that's why I am such a fan of meditation, that helps us train our minds. Oh, so here we are making our own, harvesting our tea. That's sea buckthorn tea. So we have a food forest and very healthy diet. In honor of our ancient Western mysteries traditions, we acknowledge that we're in this tradition of alchemy. And these are some funny examples that are kind of hard to see. But so meditation is a kind of inner alchemy. And I think in general, as spiritual practitioners, we can really fall short in terms of proving that, showing up with what we've learned on the cushion in the world. And it doesn't need to be grand. As an example, in the upper middle there, we're collecting horse manure. We've got 3 horses now that very compassionately provide us with an endless supply of horse manure. And it's really normal for someone to not want to have anything to do with the horse manure. And we're lucky in that we're in the Rocky Mountains and we don't have a lot of soil. And the soil's not very good quality. So we really need this horse manure. It's a really great resource for us to try to build soil, which of course is essential for ecological health. And so then we go from our inner alchemy, like we meditate, and can we embrace collecting and processing horse manure as proof that we've overcome what in Buddhism we call our preference mind. I want to meditate, I don't want to collect horse manure. We've done a lot of cleaning up. Our tradition has a lot of shadow work involved in it from the beginning. I'm not sure if when I say that, that means different things to different people, but we're really always trying to bring the shadow into the light and transform it into, it frees up energy and makes that available, and we become more integrated human beings. We lose a lot of our fear and anxiety. We have been through a lot together. We have really been at our worst with each other and supported one another through that. And that builds a tremendous amount of trust. And then we have created intentionally a container where we can provide that as a container for other people to go through that same process. So I've shared with you some of the different ways we've gone through the different manifestations of integral practice, and it needs to be said that we figured this out afterwards. We figured out, since integral's a map, we were traversing the territory without the map. And then we got the map and we're like, okay, this is what we've been doing and this is what it's looked like for us.